Before time was measured, a story began. Sacred Narratives brings that story to life. And what you hear today is only a fragment. Unlock the full experience on Spotify, audiobooks.com, Everand, Rakuten Kobo, B&N Audiobooks, TuneIn, Baker and Taylor, Bibliotheca, OverDrive, and the Sacred Narrative app. The full journey is waiting. Please like and subscribe. Welcome, dear listener, to the Sacred Narratives series, a profound exploration of ancient texts whose timeless wisdom continues to echo throughout history. Picture yourself sitting at the edge of a campfire, the stars above bearing silent witness, as a storyteller weaves together the threads of creation itself. In this series, we delve deeply into the rich tapestry of biblical stories, unraveling their historical, cultural, and theological significance, and discovering their enduring relevance for our modern lives. Our journey begins at the dawn of everything in Genesis chapter 1, the foundation of creation. Imagine a blank canvas stretching infinitely into the darkness, a void not merely empty, but filled with boundless possibilities, awaiting the touch of the master artist. This chapter not only sets the stage for humanity's journey, but also introduces fundamental truths about God's nature, the purpose of creation, and humanity's unique role within this divine narrative. Genesis offers us two distinct creation accounts. Here, our focus is on the first account, spanning chapters 1 through 2-4. Known as the priestly narrative due to its structured and ceremonial style, this account speaks powerfully through divine commands. Picture it as an architect carefully laying out precise blueprints, emphasizing the intentional and orderly nature of creation. By contrast, the second narrative, the Yahwist account, paints God in more personal, relatable strokes, crafting humanity from the earth itself. To truly grasp Genesis 1, we must journey back to its historical roots, the ancient Near East. Picture yourself amid vast deserts and bustling cities, where countless creation myths circulated among diverse peoples. Take, for instance, the Babylonian story, Enuma Elish, a tale filled with violent struggle among gods, where creation results from conflict and destruction. Humanity in this narrative emerges from the spilled blood of a defeated goddess, destined to serve capricious deities. Similarly, in the Atrahasis epic, humans are crafted solely to relieve gods of burdensome labor. In stark contrast, Genesis 1 boldly declares a radically different worldview, monotheism. Here, there is no divine rivalry, no cosmic violence. Instead, a single God, known as Elohim, commands existence itself into being with nothing but the power of his spoken word. In a world of gods warring against each other, Genesis presents one sovereign deity, order triumphing effortlessly over chaos. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. With these simple yet profound words, Genesis introduces us to an extraordinary event, creatio ex nihilo, creation from nothing. Unlike ancient Near Eastern myths, Genesis describes a singular sovereign deity calmly speaking existence into being. Now the earth was formless and empty, Genesis continues. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. Picture an artist before a blank canvas, brushes poised, brimming with potential. The Hebrew term tohu vabohu, formless and empty, evokes not chaotic evil, but a raw, fertile potential waiting to be shaped. God's Spirit gently hovers, anticipating, nurturing, ready to bring forth order. Then the divine voice breaks the silence. Let there be light. And instantly, brilliant illumination pierces the darkness. This light symbolizes more than physical brightness. It represents knowledge, truth, and divine order emerging from chaos. God separates light from darkness, establishing a fundamental rhythm, day and night, foundational to life's cycles. He sees that the light is good, affirming creation's inherent goodness. On the second day, God speaks again, crafting the vault or firmament, naming it sky, dividing waters above from waters below. Ancient Near Eastern cosmologies imagined a solid dome holding back celestial waters. Although scientifically outdated, this imagery powerfully symbolizes the imposition of divine order upon primordial chaos, each spoken command further structuring the universe. The third day brings forth dry land as waters gather, forming seas. Imagine continents emerging dramatically from restless oceans, an awe-inspiring spectacle of creative power. God names the dry ground land, and it springs forth with vegetation, plants and trees bearing seeds, establishing principles of reproduction and sustenance. Each plant species, according to its kind, ensures future abundance, confirming creation's careful design and ongoing provision. On day 4, God crafts celestial bodies, the sun, moon, and stars. Though perplexingly created after vegetation, this order is not chronological but theological, underscoring God's absolute authority over creation. The sun and moon govern day and night, marking sacred seasons and guiding life's rhythms. They mediate God's initial creation of light, reinforcing that God remains the ultimate source. The 5th day bursts with abundant life in waters and skies. Creatures great and small swim and soar, filling creation with vibrant diversity. God's command, "Be fruitful and multiply," imbues life with inherent purpose and the joy of abundance. Each species distinct yet interconnected, harmoniously contributing to creation. Day 6 culminates with animals filling the land. Livestock, creatures of the earth, each according to its kind, orderly and purposeful. But humanity stands uniquely apart. "Let us make man in our image," God declares, conferring extraordinary dignity and responsibility. Humans, male and female, bear God's image, imago Dei, reflecting divine attributes like intellect, morality, relationality. Entrusted with dominion, humans become caretakers, stewards tasked with nurturing creation, not exploiting it. With creation complete, day 7 dawns, a holy rest. God sanctifies this Sabbath, embedding rest and reflection within life's rhythm, emphasizing balance, spiritual renewal, and deep appreciation for creation's goodness. This sacred pause contrasts sharply with cultures endlessly driven by production, inviting us into restful alignment with divine order. Throughout Genesis 1, repetition emphasizes divine intentionality. God said, and it was so. Each act, purposeful, affirmed good, underscores creation's intrinsic worth and divine craftsmanship. Unlike the depicting violent gods crafting humanity as mere servants, Genesis affirms humanity's inherent dignity, establishing ethical foundations that still resonate profoundly today. Genesis invites profound reflection. What does being created in God's image entail? How might responsible stewardship reshape our approach to environmental challenges today? Debates continue. Are the days literal or symbolic epochs? Genesis accommodates both faith and reason, inviting exploration and respectful dialogue. Finally, as Genesis closes its first chapter, we witness the universe fully formed, meticulously ordered, filled with life, purpose, and divine blessing. These foundational truths echo deeply, challenging contemporary thought, reminding us we're part of a purposeful creation, not accidental chaos. Next, we will journey onward into Genesis chapter 2, exploring a more intimate creation account, the shaping of humanity, their garden home, relationships with each other, and their Creator. Thank you for joining this profound journey through Genesis 1. May these sacred narratives inspire deeper understanding, enrich your spiritual journey, and guide us collectively toward greater wisdom and compassion. Until next we gather, let the richness of these ancient truths resonate within your spirit, illuminating the path forward.